Hi everybody! I thought I'd do some planting with you guys today. It's springtime and it's time to make the seeds grow so that we can have vegetables and flowers in our gardens. Before we do that, why don't we read a book together? This story is called Planting a Rainbow and it's written and illustrated by Lois Ehlert. It's a lot of really pretty orange colored flowers on the front, isn't it? Every year, Mom and I plant a rainbow. Look at that. Even the printing is in a rainbow. In the fall, we buy some bulbs and we plant them in the ground. There's all kinds of different colors. Orange and red, yellow and blue, purple. We order seeds from catalogs and we wait all winter long. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to plant a few different kinds of seeds. We're going to plant one vegetable and we're going to plant one flower. We wait for spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. Look at that. There's tiny little shoots of green popping up out of the earth. I saw that at my house today too. I was looking in my garden and I saw little tiny bits of green flowers starting to pop up out of the ground. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what colors they'll be. Look at that. Purple and yellow and blue and red. It's pretty exciting. Then it's time to go to the garden center and select some seedlings. I don't know if I'm going to get to the garden center this year. Usually I go in the springtime and I get lots of little tiny baby plants so I can put them in my garden and they can grow bigger. But last year I did a lot of that. I'm not sure if I have any room for new baby seedlings. We'll have to see. We sow the seeds and we set out the plants in the soil. Look at that. They have rows and rows of them. All those baby seeds are buried in the earth, just like we're going to do in a few minutes. And then we watch the rainbow grow. They start to sprout out of the ground. And look at that, they're making a whole rainbow of pretty colors. They grow and grow and grow. We have some red flowers. Tulips. A lot of tulips are starting to pop up in the next couple of weeks. And orange flowers. There's another tulip. Ooh, and some poppies. I like those. And then there's some yellow blooms, like daffodils. We'll see those in the next couple of weeks too. And lots of green things. I love green plants. These are green ferns. And even some blue flowers. I don't think we have very many blue flowers at my house. Maybe you have some at your house. And purple flowers too. I like purple flowers. The crocuses are some of the very first flowers that come up in the spring. And sometimes we have pansies and little violets all over our lawn. It's very exciting. All summer long, we pick the flowers and we bring them home. They made a big, beautiful rainbow bouquet. And when summer is over, we know we can grow a rainbow again next year. Very cool. I don't know if you guys will be growing any plants at your house this year, but I'm going to be growing a few different kinds. And I thought we could plant a couple of things today. I have some recyclable stuff from my house, and that's how I start my seeds. I've got two different kinds of seeds, I told you. One vegetable and one flower. So today the vegetable that I'm planting is carrots. Good job, guys. We're going to grow some orange carrots. So I'm going to take a little bit of earth from my big bag of earth and I'm going to put it into each of my little cups. These little cups have a little hole in the bottom of them, so they're perfect. That way my earth doesn't get too wet, so my seeds don't get too soggy. They like to be a little wet and a lot warm right now. So I'm going to fill these up and I'm going to plant a couple of carrots in each one of them. Let's see. I've got a couple of teeny tiny carrot seeds. Can you see those? Do you want to come in close so you can see them? Look at that. They're so teeny weeny. They're even teeny weenier than my teeny weeny fingers. Look at that. They're so little. I'm going to put a few of those inside my little cup and see if they start to grow. And then I'm going to put a little bit more earth on top. And in a few minutes, we'll spray them. All right, let's see. Should we do one more carrot? Do you want to watch one more carrot? Let's see. And it takes a while for these seeds to grow. They don't grow right away. But in a few days, if I'm lucky, then I'll see the sprouts start to pop up. I planted a few seeds last week, some little pieces of basil. And you know what? I'm already starting to see a little bit of green sprouts. We'll put a little more earth on top of those, and I'll show you the tiny green sprouts that I have from my basil. I'm pretty excited because we love basil. Do you guys eat basil at your house? We like to put basil in our pesto and in our pasta, and we love to eat basil on our pizza. It's our favorite. I'm going to put my carrot seeds over there, and I'm going to show you what I did with my basil over here. So I made my own special teeny tiny greenhouse. I took another piece of recycling and my little cups, and I planted my teeny tiny baby basil seeds inside, and I put a little piece of plastic over top to keep them warm and keep all of the moisture inside. And I'll show you how they look. That's not a great one. This one's a little bit better. You can see all of the teeny tiny little pieces of basil are starting to grow. I cannot wait until I have some basil plants growing so I can make some delicious pizza. It's gonna be so good on my pizza. I don't know what you guys like to eat on your pizza. Does anybody else eat basil on their pizza? Or maybe you have pepperoni or lots and lots of cheese. Some people like to eat pineapple on their pizza. I think it's delicious, but other people think it's not very yummy. I don't know if you guys like pineapple or not. All right, now I have another kind of seed. I don't have a picture of this plant, but it's extra super duper special because this is a flower plant called a hollyhock. And these are in a special little box that my friend Miss Louise gave to me at our school. And I can't wait to plant a hollyhocks because I've been looking forward to having them in my garden for so long. But you know what? I never remembered to ask Miss Louise what color they'd be. I wonder. I can't wait to find out. I'm going to put some earth inside my little cup. And we'll get it ready. And with any luck, I'll be able to show you guys in a couple of weeks how the plant is starting to grow. It's going to be so exciting. I hope it works. There we go. A little bit of earth on top of my hollyhock seed. These seeds are kind of different. I didn't even show you. I forgot. I'm so excited to get them planted so I can see what they look like. Let me clean off the dirt. These seeds are very different. Remember how those carrot seeds were so super duper tiny? Look at these ones. These are hollyhock seeds, and they're flat and kind of fuzzy, and they have like some bumps on them. They're sort of interesting. And they grow inside the pod of the flower. They're really cool. All right, so we're gonna plant another one of those hollyhocks before we go. But there is one more thing we have to do before we say goodbye today to make sure that these plants are ready to start growing. I'm gonna show you. I'll move them together, but I gotta keep them apart so I know which one is the carrot and which one is the hollyhock. This is the most exciting part. I have to get them a little bit wet. Now, I brought out my spray bottle because it's so much fun. And I'm gonna put a little bit of water in each of my pods. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little more. And then, when I'm finished planting my carrots and my hollyhocks, I'm going to put them all in their special recyclable homemade greenhouse, and I'm going to wait for them to start to grow. Maybe I'll show you what they look like in a few weeks. Thanks for helping me plant, everybody. Bye-bye.